Mo Salah set for record-breaking contract according to new claims. Welcome to LFC Transfer Daily News. Don't forget to like and subscribe. The status of Mo Salah's future at Liverpool is enough to give any Red nightmares. The talismanic figure is part of a trio of Liverpool stalwarts whose contracts are set to expire at the end of the season. Between Salah, Trent Alexander-Arnold and Virgil van Dijk, Liverpool could look drastically different on pitch than they have at any point in the last 8 years. Despite Trent's links to European giants Real Madrid and Bayern Munich, Salah's future has always been a bit more questionable. Speaking on TalkSport, former Aston Villa player turned pundit Gabby Agbonlahor has revealed that he's hearing rumours of the attacker moving to Saudi Arabia. "I think he'll end up getting more than Cristiano Ronaldo is getting paid over there. He'll be the face of the league," Agbonlahor said. "I'm hearing it'll be free transfer, and how annoying would that be for Liverpool to lose Salah at 31 on a free transfer?" The pundit carried on, "I can't say who told me, but I just think he would have signed a new contract by now, and it's enough money that he can't turn down over there." Whilst any news followed by, "I can't give up my sources" should always be taken with a pinch of salt, this isn't the first time that Salah has been linked to Saudi Arabia. Mo Salah set for Saudi. If Agbonlahor were to be believed, then Salah would be earning in excess of Cristiano Ronaldo's current eye-watering £3 million plus per week deal. With his current deal sitting at £250,000 a week, and the expectations being that Liverpool would need to pay him £400,000 to get a deal done, he couldn't be blamed too much if that was the decision he made. Salah would follow fellow former Red Sadio Mane, who reportedly earns in excess of £600,000 per week at Ronaldo's Al Nassr side, Roberto Firmino, £300,000 plus per week at Jeddah-based side Al Ahly, Gini Wijnaldum, £200,000 plus per week at Steven Gerrard's Al Ettifaq, and Fabinho, £200,000 plus per week at league champions Al Ittihad. A free transfer would be a worst-case scenario for the Reds, however almost certainly already factored in with Salah's contract being allowed to run down to expiry. If he were to leave, replacing him would be a nigh-on impossible task. Liverpool transfer news, club reacts as Reds' interest in 22-year-old gets serious. Liverpool's interest in a 22-year-old playmaker is serious enough to force a reaction from his current club. Merlin Roll is generating some real hype. Bild's head football writer, Christian Falk, claims Liverpool have serious interest in Freiburg midfielder Merlin Roll. Roll is currently injured, but the Reds have been pushing forward on the player anyway. Falk says they're scouting the 22-year-old and have now added him to their shortlist. The interest is serious enough that Freiburg have reacted to it. They've offered a new contract to Roll in an attempt to keep him around long-term. Of course, there's a long way to go on this one still. For one thing, the transfer window is shut. But it appears that Liverpool are getting their targets together for what could be an interesting January window. Arne Slot's arrival, Richard Hughes' arrival, the international tournaments, all combined to slow down the Red summer. Liverpool only signed one senior player in Federico Chiesa, with Georgi Mamardashvili signed and immediately loaned back to Valencia. January, though, offers a chance for both Slot and Hughes to really know what they need going forward. And Roll could well be a part of that. Liverpool eye Merlin Roll. Roll only turned 22 in July and enjoyed a really solid season with Freiburg last time out. He bagged 4 assists and 2 goals across what amounted to 16 full games in total minutes. That worked out to be a goal or assist around every 3 games. It's a solid number for a young midfielder playing in a mid-table side, and Liverpool may well see big potential there. Especially when his defensive numbers look so impressive. Roll is actually a bit of a strange player. He doesn't average many passes but carries the ball a lot. He also averages nearly as many tackles and blocks in a game as he does key passes. Still, he picks up goals and assists. Liverpool may feel they've found a gem here. Roll is one to watch, certainly. Liverpool have already lost the media war against 3 of their most important players. During Michael Edwards' first stint with the club, Liverpool really did master the PR game. The former sporting director cannot be solely credited for this turnaround, but the Reds did excel in using the media to shape narratives. His return to the club this summer resulted in an increase in club propaganda across multiple media outlets. There's no other way to dress it up. Darwin Núñez was a Jurgen Klopp signing. The recruitment team wanted Christopher Nkunku. Only elite players could improve this current Liverpool squad. Richard Hughes is doing a fantastic job. Speaking on the Athletic FC podcast, transfer expert David Ornstein said, "Credit to Richard Hughes. I've said this a few times on air and some fans have reacted quite badly, but I think bit by bit, people are starting to say similar things. It's just watching, listening and talking to people who are better versed in the situation than us. They're very complimentary. I speak to other clubs, directors, people who move in a similar world, sporting directors, technical directors, and so far, they're taking their hat off to Richard Hughes. Liverpool leverage power of the press. It was very much a case of the reliable Liverpool journalists getting messages out for the club rather than reports being organic. Nunez, who divided fan opinion, was assigned to the departing manager, as if to give the recruitment team a blank slate. It was then positioned as though the likes of Hughes was given an almost impossible task of trying to strengthen this squad. And then, when things weren't going well, we had Ornstein heaping praise on the former Bournemouth sporting director. The likes of Edwards, and perhaps even Hughes, leveraged their relationships with the media to shape the narrative. There's nothing wrong with it, every club tries to do it as they like to gatekeep how they are perceived by the masses. But it was painfully obvious, despite attempts to make it seem natural, how Edwards is losing the PR battle. Liverpool have a history of shaping the general perception when it comes to transfers and contract situations. Players have cottoned on to this. It is why Jordan Henderson was quick to use his contacts in the media to get fans on side when he wanted a contract renewal. Eventually, backed by Klopp, he succeeded where Gini Wijnaldum and Sadio Mane failed. Thanks for watching. Like and comment. Subscribe.